Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Hello, this is Morgan, your MC for this episode of Impromptunes, and I'm here with some friendly faces. Izaak Lim.
Hello, Morgan.
Louisa. Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
No,
I
I was just
interrupted
gonna.
you.
No, look.
No, his friendly face has gone into a real grump now.
I was just wondering. I was just going to ask how you were. Inquire after your health. You're looking very well.
Thank you. No, I am feeling very well.
Yeah.
I'm feeling limber. I'm feeling ready to go.
Okay, now ask Louisa how she's going.
Okay, and Louisa Fitzhardinge, how are you going?
Hi there, Morgan Phillips. I'm feeling limber and ready to go.
Are you also feeling limber?
I'm feeling Izaak limber and ready to go.
Another person with some limber appendages is Jake Leaney on the keys, the limberest fingers I know. We've also got Brenton Gardiner on the tech. He's got the limberest tech I know. Bringing the hype to the room with us here. Impromptunes is a musical improv podcast. We make an entire musical up for you, the listener, based on a title you give us on one of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, or you can even send us one by email. But we're more than that. We're human beings. Louisa.
Yes.
Recently, you were telling me about a very exciting escape room. I've actually heard this story twice this week, and I thought I may as well hear it again and share it with the web.
Oh boy. This was the best escape room I've ever done in my life, and I did it in Berlin. And you start out in East Berlin. You know, it's really kind of old-fashioned. It's set in the 80s, and then you have to make your way to West Berlin to escape communism in an escape room within an hour, or the Stasi will get you.
Whoa.
The most amazing escape room I've ever done. It involved pulling a toilet out from the wall and crawling through the gap where the toilet would have been.
That is my number one thing on my good time list, is pull a toilet out from the wall and crawl behind it.
I think we can all say the same, Morgan.
Izaak, you ever done a good escape room experience?
I've never done an escape room.
No, really? Not even one?
Yeah, I find it hard enough to negotiate ordinary doors and windows. An escape room sounds very stressful to me.
Any room can be an escape room if that's where your mind is.
That's right, or if someone locks the door from the outside.
Yes, indeed.
To be fair, if you have trouble with normal doors and windows, most escape room doors don't open the same way as that. So you might be a genius at
I
them.
might be an escape room mastermind. Yeah.
Maybe you're just trying too hard with ordinary doors and you need a challenge.
That's right.
So we're going to get onto the musical now. I have no good segue for that thing. If you want to escape for this conversation, you can escape into our podcast.
Boom.
I'm drawing a title of today's musical out of the Bowl of Destiny, which is in fact a bucket. Holly James, our producer, hates it when I refer to it as a bucket, but I do it anyway, because I do what I want. Here we go. A title by Callum Campbell. Trump vs. Coronavirus, the movie.
Okay.
Very topical, but maybe a little bit too late, really.
Yeah.
This is true. We've seen what happens in this movie, really. You know, we've lived it.
We have. What if it happened completely differently, though?
Oh, heavens.
Wow, that sounds exciting. That sounds like something you could make up a musical about.
It does, because I wouldn't want to make a musical up about the real thing.
Good Lord, no.
Anyway, here we go. For the last time ever, Trump vs. Coronavirus, the movie. I brought the camera.
I brought the chords.
I brought the earphones.
We're here for all.
I brought the director. Hey, Dan.
I brought his chair.
I bought the catering.
It's gonna be amazing. It's Trump versus Coronavirus, the movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really groovy.
It's Trump versus Coronavirus, the movie.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna
equipment.
I brought all the scripts that we need.
I bought enough sandwiches for 100 cast and crew.
I think this movie's gonna succeed. It's Trump versus coronavirus, the movie. Trump versus coronavirus. It's gonna be really groovy. Trump versus coronavirus, the movie. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing and groovy. And cut. Scene 1 finished.
Oh, man. So are we done with the bats now, Dan? We don't need any of those bats or pigs anymore?
Nope, no more bats, no more pigs. That's all the bats and pigs are in the first scene, and then we move away from them.
Okay, come on, pigs. Come on, bats. This way. Right to your cages. Right to your cages. This way. This way.
Amazing! I never thought that this movie would be the first movie to feature over 1 million pigs and bats combined in one shot.
I hope another virus doesn't spring up just because of this movie. Wouldn't that be ironic?
As if. Daisy,
Yeah, Dan?
you know what? I like your stuff.
Thanks.
You're promoted to assistant director.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. From animal handler to assistant director. Next stop, director.
Hey,
Director.
John!
Director.
My assistant director, you're fired!
Oh, no! I've got a family to feed!
There we are. All sorted, Daisy.
Oh, thanks so much, Dan. I feel like I've got so much to learn from you about the movie business because all I really know about is the animal handling side of things. Is there more to the movie business than that?
Oh, you know it. In the 15 years since the whole coronavirus epidemic happened, we've moved Hollywood to Australia.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's got an Australian accent.
Obviously. You don't need to
Obviously.
explain that to me, Dan.
Oh, look, I'm just doing a little exposition. I don't know where your knowledge is, but
Fair
I'm just
enough.
getting through it. Since then, we've developed some really cool editing techniques, and
Oh,
we've
yeah?
really kind of gone backwards in the technology we use. We use Polaroid cameras
Yeah.
to shoot most of the footage now. Just hundreds and hundreds of Polaroid cameras all stacked behind each other. We just take a shot, pull one down, take the next shot, pull one down. Each one's a frame.
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a change for a lot of people since electricity no longer was a thing.
Yeah, I mean that's a real shame.
Yeah.
In the great darkening that happened 10 years ago.
Absolutely. But I feel like this movie is going to look so great when we eventually get all of the Polaroids together and make a giant flip book.
And we can sell that flip book for $1 million.
Wow. Dan, you've got such big dreams. Did you always have such big dreams?
Daisy, I'm a dreamer by nature. You know, when Hollywood first moved to Australia, I was like, I think I could make the first movie to make $1 million since Hollywood moved. It's been tough times for the movie industry.
Yeah.
And I've really sunk a lot into this, buying 1 million pigs and bats for the first
Yeah.
shot.
Totally. Plus taking the risk that will turn into some kind of new deadly disease.
Can I be honest with you, Daisy?
Yeah.
I'm shit scared.
Really?
I know that, you might think everything's fine, but I put everything I own into this movie. I put everything into making this movie succeed. And if something goes wrong, that's it. That's it for me. I'll have debt collectors out the wazoo.
No, Dan, don't you worry. Now that you've promoted me and I'm your assistant director.
Yeah, best move I ever made, I reckon.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I'm just going to do whatever I can to make this movie the best movie that's ever been made in the last 50 years since the end of electricity.
Wow. I'm sure you've got tons of skills that you can bring over from the animal industry. I mean, how long were you in the animal industry for?
Oh, yeah. About 15 years, actually. Since the Since
the coronavirus?
Since the coronavirus.
And all the way through the Great Darkening?
Yeah, that's right. I just saw all those things on TV. You remember TV?
Yeah.
Where they were showing all these bats that were full of diseases, and I was like, I want to get me into that. You know?
Man. There were so many good things we used to watch on TV.
Yeah. Those were the days.
Remember TV? All the great things we used to watch. From Rove Live in the evenings to Disney in the mornings.
Remember TV? Coming home from work.
Ooh.
Having to decide whether to watch Neighbours or Home and Away.
Yeah. Remember the TV? No books, no turning a page. You could stay up late at night and flick the TV on to rage.
Yeah, yeah. And if you were lazy or if you were sick, you could just flick on Netflix. And if you were sad and you just couldn't stand it, you could just turn on Stan.
Things were better when TV was around. Things were better with TV. Things were better when TV was around. I wish TV was here with me.
Do you know what, Dan, though? You're gonna do something so amazing. You're gonna make a film that's gonna bring back all those memories for people. They're gonna see. It'll be just like TV.
Just like TV. And the movie I make will be like no other. Be bigger than big things like Big Brother. I wanna think better with TV was around. Things were better with TV.
We're so much better with TV.
Things were better when TV was around. I wish TV was with me. Ooh. But no, now TV is gone. It's only books and magazines. Why must I learn with every bit of media I've seen? Oh, I'm sick of using my eyes to read the tiny words. Come on, bring me TV and set my soul off like the birds. 'Cause things were better when TV was around. Things were better with TV. Things were better when TV was around. I wish TV was. I wish TV was with me.
Dan, I need to speak to you.
John, I fired you yesterday.
I know, and what a mistake it was. Not only was I your assistant director, I was also playing the parts of Joe Biden, Mike Pence, and Brett Sutton, the medical officer in Australia. The key roles.
It really was a mistake. You were crucial to this show.
I was absolutely crucial. You couldn't afford to pay enough actors because you'd sunk all your money on animals.
Yeah, well, any film has had humans in it. No film has had 1 million pigs and bats, has it?
And for good reason, Dan. You might be starting a new pandemic. Can't you see the irony in this?
What? Impossible. We immunised. Everyone got vaccinations. There's no way anything could go wrong.
Don't tempt fate, Dan. Look, I haven't come here to argue about how pandemics come to be. I've come here to tell you you've made a mistake. I've been instrumental to this project, and if you don't give me my job back, you're gonna be sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, but promoting Daisy to your position was the best thing I ever did. I said that before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it forever because I believe it.
Right. You obviously don't know, Dan, that this Australian movie industry is very heavily unionised.
What?
And I, being the key organiser in the Actors Union...
No, John.
...mobilise a lot of labour. So, everybody, we're striking! As of now! Wages!
We want to be paid.
Oh, goodness. Well, I don't even know what your demands are, because I think I was paying everyone, but...
We want more money, we want fair wages, we want good conditions, we want our industry control. We want more money, we want our wages, we want fair conditions, we want work, we're the unions. And we're back in force, we're the unions. We make and break industrial laws, we're the unions. When we're back in force, we're the unions. And we make and break industrial laws. When the union power was dissolved, back in days of old. People lost all hope and all pizzazz. Now we're back, we're playing music like it is jazz. We're the unions, and we're back in force. We're the unions. We make and break industrial laws. We're the unions, and we're back in force. We're the unions, and we make and break industrial laws. If you sack a key person on site, then let me tell you, Dan, you're in for a bloody big fight. Because when you kick one in the balls, then you've kicked not one, but you've kicked all. We're the union, and we're back in force. We're the union, what am I gonna do? And we make and break industrial laws. We're the unions, and we're back in force. We're the unions. And we make and break industrial laws. We're strike. Come on, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What will I do if all my crew has gone to? Everyone here is crucial to this mission. I can't go on if we're facing such division. We're the union, and we're back in force. We're the unions. We make and break industrial laws. We're the unions, and we're back in force. We're the unions. We make and break industrial laws.
We're back. Well, yes, but it's not terrifying, Morgan. It's great. Yes, great. Yeah. After a year off, we are back live on stage in front of an audience at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
And we're performing for 2 weeks only, from April 5th
Which is Easter Monday.
to April 18th.
Which is not Easter Monday.
It's a strictly limited season, so get your tickets before someone else does.
We'll see you there.
Daisy, there's a terrible problem.
Dan,
You've heard about the unions, right?
Yeah, Dan, you're crying and covered in sweat. What happened?
They all asked for more money.
Oh.
I don't have any more. I've sunk everything into a million cows and bats. Sorry, pigs and bats. I've sunk everything into a million pigs and bats.
Yeah.
The stress has got me confusing all the different animals together.
They're very distinct.
They're very distinct,
Some of
I
them are
know.
mammals and some of them are not.
Here's the thing. I'm afraid the only way I'm going to be able to do this is if we use the pigs and the bats for catering.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah.
You know I've been a proud vegan for the last 14 years.
I know, but we just can't afford vegetables. You know how expensive vegetables are after the darkening.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The great darkening.
Oh, $40 for a spear of asparagus.
$60 a banana.
$4 for broccoli. I mean, that's the cheapest of them all, but it's
still
twice
expensive.
as what it was. Oh, Dan, I just, I really looked up to you for a while.
No,
But,
Daisy, come
no,
on.
I just can't go with you on this one.
Daisy, promoting you to assistant director was the best thing I ever did.
Well,
I've said it twice now, and I've just said it a third time.
that doesn't make it true, Dan.
What?
Well, I can't go with you on this. Maybe you should have just kept John and kept everyone happy. You can't have my animals, and I'm gonna put them in a secure facility until filming is over.
No! The crew need to eat the bats!
They can't eat the bats, Dan. I'm locking them up, and I'm gonna keep my key in a very secret place, and you're never, ever gonna find it.
Oh. Never ever gonna find it, am I? Well, I can read you like a book, Daisy.
Oh no. What am I saying now?
You're saying I'm hiding the key in my most favorite spot, the spot where I go an awful lot. I put it there inside a lock. It's locked with a different key.
You'll never, ever, ever, ever find the key. It's hidden in the secret part of me.
Where could that part be? Certainly nowhere that I can see.
You'll never, ever
Find that key. It's hidden in a very secret part of thee. I don't know where that spot could be. Certainly nowhere that I can see.
Never find the key.
Hidden in a secret part of me. Where could that spot be?
You'll never, ever, 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 ever see.
Maybe she's hidden it in her armpits.
Never, you'll
No, I know that can't be.
Never know.
Or maybe just for a little thrill.
Never.
She's hidden the key inside of one of her nostrils.
Never.
Oh, you're never gonna find that key.
Never get it out of me.
It's hidden in a very secret special spot of thee.
You'll never see.
Oh, where could that spot be?
Never get it out of me.
Certainly nowhere that I can see. Could it be inside her ear? No, that is too simple, I fear. Maybe if I should hide, it would be inside of my eye. But I'll never see is hidden in a secret spot of me. Where could that key be?
Never get it out of me.
Whoa, no, I don't think it's between her toes. Oh, gee, I doubt it's on her knee. Oh, heck, I can see it around her neck. Whoa, mouth, it might be in her mouth. John,
I'm here to talk.
so am I.
Well, I'm listening. I'm ready to do some negotiating.
As am I. My negotiating ears are on. My diplomatic mouth is fixed in place.
We want three things, Dan. We just want our jobs back as they were contracted at the beginning of this project.
Sure.
We want an increase of $3 an hour.
Oh, God.
And we want to take the bats and the pigs home after the shooting is done so that we can feed our families.
Well, that's actually part of it. That's what I wanted to say too. If I can give you the pigs and bats, I don't have to pay for catering as much, and it'll allow me to pay you all $3 extra an hour. I mean, there's 1 million pigs and bats, so I'm sure the maths equates.
It sure does.
I wish it was 1 million broccolis, because then I'd be rich. But
You've given me all of the demands that I've asked for, but there's something you must want in return.
I want this movie made. The problem is the bats and the pigs, they're locked up in a cage, and the only key is in a lock, and the only key to that lock is hidden inside of Daisy somewhere.
Inside of Daisy.
That's what she said, yes, somewhere inside of Daisy.
Wait. I was once involved in a movie
Yes.
where somebody swallowed a key. I reckon she swallowed it. So all we've got to do is give her something that'll make her throw up. And before you know it, you'll have your key, we'll have our pigs and bats, and the world will have this movie. Trump versus coronavirus.
Well, we got to find something that'll make her throw up.
Oh, well, I've got some coffee here that I didn't drink on the first day of shooting.
Rude.
Before the strike, 4 days ago.
And I've got a sandwich that I left in my bag on the first day of shooting. And I never ate it because I don't really like sandwiches, but I promised myself I'd be healthy that day. And I didn't. I didn't eat it.
Great. So we've got to get Daisy to eat and drink this mouldy food. And Bob's your uncle.
Man, we're slobs.
All right. Well, we'll have to be crafty. We'll have to wine and dine her. Make her feel like it's something really special. Otherwise, she'll never buy it.
Easily done. Hey, Daisy.
Oh,
It's me, your director, Dan.
hi, Dan. I recognize you.
Hi, Daisy. It's me, your co-worker, John.
Hi, John. Thought you guys had all left the set.
No, we decided we'd like to come and apologise to you for all the problems we've caused you with locking up 1 million pigs and bats.
Yeah, we overreacted. We shouldn't have done the strike in the first place. We need more women in positions of power.
Absolutely.
Wow. Oh, here I was thinking that you were coming up here to try and get into this cage full of pigs and bats.
We have no interest in the pigs and the bats. They're yours
None
to
at
keep.
all. But we know that words are not enough to apologise to someone, so we are going to offer you a fine dining experience
Oh, well, thank you so much,
in
guys.
the true fashion of Australian Hollywood.
That's right. Me and the boys, we've knocked up something pretty special, and we'd be delighted if you'd have a taste.
Oh, well, thank you. Wow. That's a weird-looking sandwich.
Don't look too closely. It's more about the taste.
You know, it'd be awfully rude to say no.
Oh, okay. Well, what's that in the cup?
It's coffee that I brought on yesterday.
Okay.
Nice one.
I hope it's soy. You might remember that I'm a vegan and I do not eat cow's milk.
Well, that's lucky because there's nothing animalistic about that coffee.
What a relief. Well, it smells kind of weird, but usually soy smells weird, so that's
And
fine.
also, we're surrounded by pigs and bats, which also smell weird. So let's not read too much into the smell.
That's true. Well, I appreciate the gesture. It's a lovely thing to do.
Come on and take a bite. Come on and take a bite.
So many
Come on and
layers.
take a bite. Come on and take a bite.
So many different shades of green.
Come on and take a bite. Come on and take a bite.
Looking at me.
Come on and take a bite. Come on and take a bite.
Wheatgrass, or it could be broccoli. That costs a lot these days. Well, thank you, guys.
She's taken a bite.
She's taking a bite.
She's taken a bite.
Oh, Well, you don't look that well. Maybe you'd better wash it down.
Sounds like
Maybe
a plan.
take that little cup of soy brown.
Oh, that will make me feel
Take
better.
a gulp. Take a gulp.
It's
Take a
separated
gulp.
on
Take a
this
gulp. Come on and take a gulp. Take a gulp.
I don't feel too well.
Come on and take a gulp. Take a gulp.
My stomach feels like hell.
Come on and take a gulp. Come on and take a gulp. Come on and take a gulp.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Come on, boys. In that vomit is the key. And then you can all get to the pigs and...
Come on and take a bite. 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 Come on and take a bite.
Oh, no. How did this happen, John? We're both so ill.
It was the bat.
We shouldn't have eaten the bat.
It was just one, but it's made us.
So sick. Who would have thought eating a bat could make so many people so sick? Oh golly. My movie will never get made now. Now we're stuck in hospital with the entire union.
Television is dead.
You're wrong there, Dan and John.
Daisy,
Yeah.
you came to see us.
I
even
did.
though we treated you so badly.
Well, I was in the emergency room earlier throwing up my guts. And then I heard you were here, so I thought I'd come in and say hello.
Oh, please give us whatever they gave to you to restore you to health so quickly.
I'm afraid the cure for mild indigestion is somewhat different to the cure for a bat/pig disease.
Oh, no. If only
damn.
we had figured out what the cause of big diseases was.
If only we had turned vegan a little earlier.
If only we hadn't tried to poison the nice lady.
So many mistakes. And I had so much riding on that film.
That's right. You know what, Dan? You promoted me to assistant director, and now I'm promoting myself to director.
No, just like you said in the first scene.
Exactly. I'm gonna paint my name on the back of that foldy chair. I'm gonna take your trousers that have the weird bits that go out on the sides.
But how? The entire union is here in the hospital, sick, unable to film.
Well, do you know what? There's another kind of union on the scene. An animal union.
What?
That's right. You might think that pigs and bats are only good for eating. Well, you're wrong. I'm an animal trainer, and I can make them good for acting too. I'm gonna make a film, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna use the animal kingdom. It's gonna change the way film works today. A new era, it's gonna ring in. It's gonna be a flip book for the ages. Donald Trump played by someone in a wig, but it won't be a person who's performing. Donald Trump will be played by a pig. Yeah, animals as actors, that's the way now. Animals as actors, bat or pig or cow. Animals as actors, that's the way now. Animals as actors, bat or pig or cow. You thought they were just to go on your plate, but I'm telling you, acting they are great. You thought that you had to be all mean, but I tell you they are amazing in the scene.
Yeah, I can see now how wrong we were, and I'm sorry for all of the hurt.
Ooh, yeah.
And I can see now animals are the now, 'cause animals were actors were always animals anyhow.
Animals as actors, that's the way now. Animals as actors,
bat or pig or cow.
that's the way now. Animals as actors, bat or pig or cow. Oh no, now I'm feeling like I'm gonna crawl off and die. I am asking myself, what did I do and why? Animals as actors, that's the way now. Animals as actors, bat or pig or cow. Animals as actors, that's the way now. Animals as actors, as animals as animals as actors.
Yay! Thank you, Callum Campbell. That was Trump vs. Coronavirus, the movie, made into a musical for one time only by us, Impromptunes. Guys, how great is it that we had a Trump in the title and no one had to do a Trump impression?
Yeah, what a blessing.
We've
learned our lesson.
Yeah. He never even appeared in the musical.
Just like I wish he'd never appeared in my life.
My life. You know what? Maybe we could lock Trump up in an escape room.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And throw away the key into someplace deep
into
inside of me.
If only it was that easy. Any key I try to put inside of me comes out very quickly. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what we do, you can support us by coming online. You can join our Patreon if you want to chip us in a few dollars. You can come onto Facebook and see our super secret fan club, which is our Facebook group where we post about stuff to do with Impromptunes, and you can join in the chat with us there. Otherwise, I hope you learned a valuable lesson from this. All actors are replaceable.
Animals as actors, that's the way now. Animals as actors, bat or pig or cow.